Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Snowbeck. Today we are going to do the Unit 5 review and get ready to take the Unit 5 quiz. So for each problem here, I'm going to have you pause the video and try it, and then unpause the video when you're done, and I'll work through it and you can see if you got it right. So why don't you go ahead and pause the video and try this question. Alright, so one of the things I notice is these two angles are the same because of vertical angles, and so that helps me if I mark those, because then I can see like the 18 right here, it's between the 90-degree angle and the curve, and over here between the 90-degree angle and the curve I have 90. So the 18 matches up with the 90. The 20 is between the 90-degree angle and the empty angle, which over here between the 90-degree angle and the empty angle is D. So I'm going to set that equal to 20 over D. So I make a proportion. These triangles are not congruent, they're proportional. And then we cross multiply. So we're going to have 18 times D and then 90 times 20. 18D equals 1800. Divide by 18, and D is 100. And I think there actually is a label here, so we're going to say feet. Please pause the video and give this one a try. So again, you're going to be working on cross multiplication. You're going to take 5 times 3x plus 6 and 6 times 3x minus 1. So 5 times 3x plus 6 equals 6 times 3x minus 1. And then you're going to have to distribute. So you're going to distribute here and here. So you get 15x plus 30 equals 18x minus 6. Combine your like terms, so I'm going to subtract 15x. So you get 30 equals 3x minus 6. Add your 6. And you wind up with 36 equals 3x, because those cancel, and then divide by 3, x equals 12. Please pause the video and give this one a try. Here we have an extended ratio of 1 to 3 to 8. So you're going to go 1x plus 3x plus 8x equals, and then you have to figure out, what do I set it equal to? Well, they're the measure of the angles in a triangle. Well, the angles in a triangle, they add up to 180 degrees. So now combine your like terms. 1 plus 3 plus 8 is 12. So we have 12x equals 180. Divide by 12. X equals 15. That is not our final answer, though. It says find the measure of the angles. So what you're going to have to do is plug this back in. You're going to take your 15 and you're going to plug it in here and here and here. So 1 times 15 is 15. 3 times 15 is 45. And 8 times 15, oh, I have to use my calculator here quick. So 8 times 15 is 120. And these are degrees because they're the size of angles in a triangle. Now you could check and make sure they add up to 180. They do. Please pause the video and try this one. Alright, we have to solve for x, and I see x right here on FG. If I look up at the top, FG are the first two letters. That's going to match with LJ, and LJ is 21. So I'm going to start by saying, okay, the x plus 4 matches with the 21. It's not equal to the 21. These triangles are similar. See this little squiggle right here? That means they're similar. They're not equal. Now, the only other side that I see here is the 10. The 10 is between H and G, so that should match up with JK, which is 15. So I can say x plus 4 over 21 equals 10 over 15. That's the hardest part, is trying to get your proportions set up. Now cross multiply. So you're going to do 15 times x plus 4 and that's going to equal 21 times 10. So distribute the 15. 15x plus 60 equals 210 minus your 60. 15x equals, now you got to figure out what's 210 minus 60, and you get 150. Divide by 15, x equals 10. Finish the similarity statement. Will you guys please pause the video and try to fill in the blank? So order matters here. You have to figure out what, since we started with A here, what matches with A in the other triangle? Well, it's S, because S and A each have one curve. So it's going to go S, and then B has two curves, so it's R, and then C has three curves, so it's U, and then T is last. So SRUT is the answer. Please pause the video and try this one. Okay, so we have to figure out, are these rectangles similar, and if so, what is the scale factor? The first thing I check is the angles, and all of the angles in both of these figures are 90 degrees, and so the angles are fine, they match up. So next what I'm going to try is I'm going to try the 9 and the 7.5, and I'm going to divide those. 9 divided by 7.5, and I'm just going to get a decimal. 9 divided by 7.5, I'm typing it in, I get 1.2. And now I'm going to try the same thing with the other sides. So I'm going to try the 6 and the 5. So 6 divided by 5, again I'll go to my calculator just to be safe. Oh, I get 1.2. So since I got the same answer for both of those, they are similar. So yes, similar. Similar. And then the scale factor, we can just say is 1.2. Scale factor is 1.2. You could have also said the scale factor is 6 to 5. That would be fine also. That's the fraction version. All right, are these figures similar? And if so, what's the scale factor? Take a look. Do you think they're similar? They aren't, because they don't even look the same. And to be similar, they have to be the same shape, just different sizes. The angles in this one are all 90, and the angles in this one are not all 90. So are they similar? No, not similar. And if they're not similar, there is no scale factor. So then you're done. All right, take a look at these. Can you figure out what is the scale factor between these? Go ahead and pause the video and think about it. Okay, so here's what I did. I see like an 89 and a 92, okay? So then on the other side, I also found the 89 and the 92. And that helped me because then I could see the 24 here between those angles matches up with the 12 here. And so the scale factor can be 24 to 12, or in other words, 2. Let's check another side though. So how about between the 92 and the 97? Between 92 and 97 over here. So on the left here, I have 18, and on the right here, I have 9. So 18 divided by 9, oh, that's also 2. Matching up between the 97 and the 82 is 16, and between 97 and 82 is 8. So what if I do 16 divided by 8? Yep, I got 2. And then the last one is 8 divided by 4, which is 2. So guess what the scale factor is? Scale factor is 2. Please try this one. Now this one's a little tricky because angles in similar figures are congruent. The angles are the same size. So J is the first letter. It matches with W. So J and W are congruent. 4x minus 13 equals 71. Angles are equal, sides are not. Add 13. 4x equals 84. Divide by 4. X 21. Now we also have to do y. Now y is here at k. K is the last letter. It should match up with z. So since angles are congruent in similar figures, y is 44. Please pause the video and try this one. Two similar rectangles have a scale factor of 3 to 5. The perimeter of the large rectangle is 65. What's the perimeter of the small rectangle? All right, we have a scale factor of 3 to 5. The larger rectangle has a perimeter of 65. Now, since 5 is bigger than 3, that means the larger rectangle goes on the bottom, and I want to find the smaller rectangle. So, there's my equation, cross multiply. You should wind up with 5x equals 3 times 65. So you might have to figure out 65 times 3, which is 195. And then divide by 5. So 195 divided by 5 is 39. So 39 meters would be the perimeter of the smaller rectangle. All right, please pause the video and try this one. First, we have to find the scale factor between them. The only number I see over on the left side is the 4. Now, WX are the first and last letter. It should match up with MQ. MQ is 8. So that tells us the scale factor is 4 to 8, because they match up, or in other words, 1/2. 1/2 is the scale factor. But it also says find the perimeter of each figure. So the perimeter on the right, the perimeter of, we'll call it MNPQ, you can just add all the sides. You can add 8, 9, 10, and 7. So 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 7. If you add all those up, should add up to 34. So that's the perimeter of the one on the right. Now, remember our scale factor is 1 to 2. So to figure out the other perimeter, I can use that scale factor and say 1 over 2 equals x over 34. Because I know the perimeter around this one is 34, and I want to find the perimeter around the other. Cross multiply. You're going to wind up with 2x equals 34. Divide by 2, x equals 17. So 17 is the perimeter of WXYZ. Or I guess we'll use their letters at the top, XYZW. Please pause the video and try this one. So we're trying to find GF. Let's just call this side X. That's what we're trying to find. Now it's between, if you look at the pictures, there's a double curve here and a triple curve here. So I think if you look at the other picture, it matches up with the 5. Now we're going to have to use another side and do a proportion. So let's use the 28. And the 28 matches up with the 4. Now we can write a proportion. So like the 4 and the 28. So 4 over 28 equals the 5 over x. And we're going to try to figure out how long is this side. Cross multiply. You get 4 times x. Now I have to do 28 times 5, which is 140. Divide by 4. and x equals 35. And it would be centimeters. So in other words, GF is 35 centimeters. Okay, the last one. Will you guys please pause the video and give this one a try? So first I'm going to find x, and I see x right here matches up with 3 right here because CD and TU match up. Now that does not mean they're equal. X is not equal to 3. So I'm also going to have to find another side to set up a proportion with. So I'm going to use the 6 and the 4. AB and RS match up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 6 over 4 equals x over 3. 6 matches with 4, x matches with 3. Cross multiply. You get 4x equals 18. Divide by 4, and x equals 4.5. But you're not done. You still have to do the y as well. And y is down here. Let me do a different color there. Y is down here, and it's between V and U. It's going to match up with DE, which is 8. So I'm going to use the 6 and the 4 again, and I'm going to go 6 over 4, because the 6 matches with the 4, equals, and now I'm going to use the 8 and the y plus 1. So equals 8 over y plus 1. Again, cross multiply. So you're going to multiply 6 times y plus 1 and 8 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32. Now you have to distribute the 6, so you're going to get 6y plus 6 equals 32. Subtract your 6, so you're going to get 6y equals 26, and then divide by 6. And it's kind of a weird number. It's 4.3 repeating. Oh, that's a lot of review. Good job, you guys. So next what you're going to do is you're going to try, it's called Worksheet Unit 5 Review. Worksheet Unit 5 Review is your next assignment, and this will help you get ready for the quiz. If you have questions, let us know. Otherwise, have a great day.